So the last method is called the factor by substitution. Okay, so you can see that every question here, it's on page 28. Every question has brackets there. Okay. Yeah, look at the 2 pages, has a lot of brackets. So it's a combination of, it's a mix of other methods together. So you will need to know your GCF, right? How to take out GCF. Grouping won't be needed in substitution, okay? So GCF is 1. You need to know how to apply the formula. So third method. And you also need to use cross multiply, okay? So depending on substitution, after substitution, what it looks like, if it looks like 3 terms, cross multiply. 2 terms and subtracting, use formula, okay? If there's GCF, you do it at the beginning or at the end of the question, you double check, okay? So let's look at substitution. So you will use the substitution when, because every question has a lot of brackets, right? So when the brackets are not GCF. Okay, please write this down. You will use substitution when you see the brackets are not GCF. Okay, brackets are not GCF. So what do I mean by that? So if you look back to GCF, page 24, and then you scroll down, okay, question I, question J, right? Let me erase some of the shaded. Right, you see those 2 brackets, question I. Okay, are the 2 brackets the same? Right? Brandon. Brandon.
Yes.
Did you hear my question?
Sorry, I was away.
Where did you go?
I had to go to the washroom.
Okay, so my question was, are the brackets the same for question I?
Yes.
Okay, then what do we do then? How do we factor if the brackets are the same?
Remove the
How did we go from the question and then to the answer here? What did we do? Do you remember?
yes. We remove the greatest common factor.
Yeah, which is?
A plus B.
Uh-huh. And then?
And then we write it. You write it on the side, on the left side.
Okay.
As bracket. Yeah, A plus B bracket.
And
And then the remaining terms,
mm-hmm.
we put it in a different bracket.
Which is?
5x plus 3.
Yeah, okay,
Or
very
5x
good.
times 3.
Yes. So you treat the A plus B as one letter, a GCF, and then you take it out, right? Remove them. So you are left with 5x plus 3. So this is what I mean when the brackets are GCF, okay? So if the brackets are not GCF, then that's when you use substitution. Okay, so let's look at question A first. So Colin, for question A, are the brackets GCF?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
Is it bracket W plus 1?
Okay, so we can take it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are GCF. Let's take it out. And can you tell me what it looks like after I take it out?
Would it be bracket w plus 1 times bracket 4x plus 5y.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so that so this is a review, right? Let's write down the remaining one, 4x plus 5y. Thank you. Yeah, very good. So this part, bracket, is GCF. So let's look at the question that when the bracket is not GCF. Okay, look at question B. Here we have 3 terms, right? So why is this question the bracket is not GCF? Elaine?
Because not all of them have the bracket.
Yeah, okay, which one doesn't have the bracket?
The 2.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so I cannot just take 2x plus 4 to the front. Okay, so because it's not a GCF, so this is the time we use substitution. Okay, so use substitution. So let's write it down. Okay, the 2x plus 4. Okay, let me erase this first. This bracket okay, they are not GCF. Okay, so substitution means I'm going to replace the 2x plus 4, including the brackets, okay, replace it with a new letter to make it look easier. So for example, I can choose the letter A. Okay, so I replace all the brackets that I see, that's not GCF, with a new letter. So now the question should look like what? Ivy? If I replace it, what's the question look like?
3a squared minus 5a plus 2.
Yeah, okay, so now it looks like something we are more familiar, right? So which method should we use to factor this now? Marcus?
Cross multiply maybe.
Yeah, looks like that, okay? 3 terms. So please try this, okay? Everyone try it. After you cross multiply, can you raise your hand? Please raise your hand when you have found the pairs that makes the cross multiply work. Okay, we got 4 people, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyone else? 9, 10. Okay. The rest of you, do you have a question? Do you remember how to do cross multiply? Okay, Amanda, do you know how to factor this?
I think I remember now.
Okay, can you tell me how?
Is it 3a and 2 on 1?
3a and a like that?
Yeah.
And then what?
2 on 1.
2 and 1. Will this work?
We need a negative sign somewhere.
Where though?
1?
On the 1? Like that?
I think.
So only one negative sign? Do
I
you
don't
know,
know.
do you know how to check if it works or not?
Add them together.
First of all, you look at the first column, right? 3a and the a, they need to multiply into 3a squared, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now for the third column, they need to multiply into the 2.
Oh, so it's -2 as
Okay,
well.
now if we want to check if it matches the middle, that's where the cross multiply comes in. So you cross multiply the 3a and -1, what do you get?
-3a,
Yeah, and then the other one,
-2a,
and they add together is,
-5a.
yeah. Okay, so if it matches the middle one, then you know you got the right pair, okay? Yeah, Amanda?
Okay.
Okay, now how do we write the answer then?
3a minus 2
Mm-hmm.
and a minus 1.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so you use cross multiply to check, but your answer, you have to go horizontally. 3a minus 2, a minus 1. Okay, so you see, even though we mentioned it's substitution, but then in the steps, we need to use cross multiply, right? So that's why we leave this method to the end. So are we done? What else are we finished to move on? What else do we need to do? Do we need to do? Do we need to do? Harry? Harry, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, are we done?
Mm,
Huh?
Do we have to replace the substitution again?
Yes, very good. Okay, how do we do that? Can you tell me what to write?
3 and then bracket 2x plus 4 bracket minus 2 and then bracket 2x plus 4 bracket minus 1.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so because the question does not have A is just to help us to simplify the question. But your final answer, you need to put it back with the X. Okay, so it's just a little helper in the middle, but then after that, you need to put it back. And then in each bracket, let me use a square bracket on the outside one. Okay, so it doesn't look too messy. Okay, so we have a square bracket and square bracket. Okay, so inside each square bracket, you will simplify the expression, okay? So collect the like term, expand the brackets on the inside. So once you simplify the inside, please raise your hand.
What do you mean by
Jenny, what did you say?
what do you mean by simplify the inside? Like find
yeah.
a smaller.
So for the, for example, the first one, you have smaller brackets, right? So you could expand the brackets like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, and once you
Thank you.
expand it, you can collect the like terms. If there's anything you can add together, subtract together, right, make it shorter, that's called simplifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So please raise your hand once you simplify both square brackets. Okay, we have 6 people now. Any more? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Selena, what do you have inside the first bracket?
6x plus 10.
6x, okay, hold on. 6x plus 10, okay. And Chris, what's in the second bracket?
Would it be the same thing?
I cannot hear you. You got to speak closer to your mic.
Would it be the same thing?
What?
Would it be the same thing?
Same thing? 6x plus 10?
No, I mean the same thing as the one on top.
Same thing as, no, you need to simplify. There are terms that you can combine.
So do you multiply?
For the bracket, there's nothing multiplying with it, right? But then there's a subtract 1. So what can you combine with the subtract 1?
The 4?
Yeah, because they don't have variables, right? So they are called like terms. Okay, so
2x plus 3.
yes, 2x plus 3. Okay, so now it looks shorter, right? All the like terms are combined together. Are we done? Is there any more we can do? You have to keep asking this question when you're doing homework. Evan, what do you think? Are we done here?
Yes.
Nothing else we can factor?
No.
No. Anyone want to add to that? Does everybody agree? Remember we...
You can factor a 2 out of 6 and 10.
Yes, okay. Remember GCF, you have to check at the end, right? At the beginning, at the end, actually throughout the question, just keep in mind, you want to make sure it's factored completely, right? So from the first one, if you are cautious enough, right? And then you say, oh, there's a 2, I can take it out, right? And then you're left with 3x plus 5. And then the other one, just copy it, okay? 2x plus 3. If there's another GCF from the second bracket, then you take it out and you multiply with the first GCF that you took out. Okay, so whenever you get GCF, you have to check and take it out if there is any. Okay, so this is an example of using substitution. You use substitution, so it turns into a cross multiply question. And then after that, you need to replace it back, simplify, and then GCF again, right? So you see it's a combination of many things. Here is cross multiply, right? And then here we use GCF. Okay. So let's pick another question. Let's do question, because question B, let's do B. Okay. We'll do B and then do question D. Okay, question B. Do we need to use substitution here? Angela, what do you think? Do we need substitution?
No,
Why not?
because they have the same things in the brackets.
Yes, very good. Okay, so this one is similar to the top one, right? When the brackets are GCF, you just take it out. Okay, you don't need substitution. So go ahead. Okay, so I'll let you do this one by yourself. This one is easier. Okay, when you finish question B, please raise your hand. Okay, we have 6 people done. Anyone, any more? 7. 8. Just question B, okay? Nine. 10. Okay. Okay, Amanda, what do you have? What's your final answer?
Bracket 5 and bracket 3x minus 1 and bracket 4 minus 2y.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else has a different answer? Everyone has the same? Jenny, what do you have?
I have the same thing, except in the second bracket, I did -2 on the outside, and then y plus 2 in bracket.
Okay, let me try to write it. Is it like looking like this and then -2?
Yep, and the bracket y plus no bracket there. You had it right.
Oh, okay. -2. Hold on. And then y -2
plus 2.
plus 2.
Oh wait, yeah, -2. I think.
-2. Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Jason.
Anyone else? Anyone
Jason.
else? Yeah.
Why is it 3x minus 4?
I don't know. We are
Shouldn't it
gonna go over it.
Shouldn't it be 3x minus 1?
It should be 1. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
I just assumed that it was the same thing that I had down.
for both 3x minus 1 like that? Okay. Okay. Anyone else want to add your answer to the list? Yes, Elaine?
I had 10 times 2x minus y.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2x minus y.
2x minus y. Like that? Okay.
And then times 3x minus 1.
3x minus 1. Yeah?
Mm.
Okay, okay. So I think 3 answer is good here. Let's go over, okay? So this one, we agree that brackets is GCF, right? So we can just take it out, okay? So these 2 brackets are the same. So we'll take it out. So far everybody agrees. So what should be left now? Chris, what should be left if I take out 4 minus 2y? Chris?
It would be 15x minus 5.
Okay, 15x minus 5. Very good. Okay, so looks like we are done. However, looks like all of you have remember, right, to check GCF. So for the first bracket, the GCF is 2. So you could take the 2 out. Okay, for the second bracket, the GCF is a 3. So you could take a 3 out. Okay, when you factor, remember it's always multiplying between the factors. That's why we call it factors, okay? Turning into multiplication. So if you take the 2 out, the first bracket will become 2 minus 1y. And then, so there's no sign. You don't need to put a plus or minus in between, okay? Everything's multiplying. So multiplying there, and then same thing with this. If you take out the 3, it will be 5x, oops, not 3. What am I saying? Take out the 5, right? Take out the 5. So it will be 3x minus 1. Okay? So the numbers that you took out, the 2 GCF that you got on the outside, you can multiply them together because it's multiplying, so you can move in any order you like. So the 2 and 5 will make it a 10. Okay? So your answer should be 2 minus y, right, with the 10 at the front, and 3x minus 1. So I think the closest answer is last one, right? And I think the first answer is almost there, right? Because you just need to remember, take out the GCF from this bracket, right? Then you get the answer. And then for the second one, I know that you took out -2, right? But it's best that, right, because the 4 minus 2y, the first digit, right, is not a negative, so you don't need to take out a negative with it, okay? Unless the question looks like this, right? If the question has negative at the front, then you take out the negative. Otherwise, okay, you just keep it. So yours also close, and the only problem is for the -2, it's better you put a bracket around it. Because if you don't put it around, put it inside the bracket, it looks like a -2. Okay, if you put it around inside the brackets, then it's multiplying. Then the -2 and the 5 can multiply to make the -10. Okay, but we like to keep it positive. Okay, so if you check the answer key, usually they will leave it in this form. Okay, so what I would like you to remember is how to deal with GCF when you have 2 GCF coming out, right? They can multiply together and then you put it at the front. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, question D. Any question about B? Does anyone want to ask me anything? Okay, we'll look at D. Same thing, you try this by yourself first. If you think you're done with D, please raise your hand and go over it together. Okay, we got 5 people finished now. Okay, 9 people. Okay, Waylon, can you tell us how to start?
So basically, wait, alright.
So you first change x plus y both to x plus y because
Oh, so
so
bracket.
basically, yeah, rewrite the second x
Okay.
plus y plus.
Okay, so change the order.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
And then you remove x plus y.
so like a GCF.
Yeah.
Okay, so we take out the GCF out,
Yeah.
and then
And then you put together 3t squared x minus 6tx.
okay, are we done?
And then no. So basically you can factor the 3t squared x minus 6tx
Okay, so
to
then yes,
yeah.
yeah, which is
So x plus y in brackets plus 3tx brackets t minus 2.
okay. Hold on. I'm very slow at writing. X plus Y, and then
3tx
3tx.
and then t minus 2.
Oh, and then t minus
Yeah.
2, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me double check. So they both can take out 3, can take out t and x. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Is there anyone having different answers or have question about this one? The order of because they're all multiplying now, so the order doesn't really matter. But then if you check the answer key, they like to keep the constant at the front. Okay, so most likely you'll have 3tx at the very front, and then x plus y, and t minus 2. Okay. Does anyone have question? Brandon and Jenny?
Can I just copy it down really quick?
Okay. Do you understand how we get the answer?
Yep.
Okay. Right. Raise your hand when you're done. Okay. So the GCF that we took out was 3tx. All right. So far these two questions are similar to the first one we said, right? The GCF is brackets. Okay. Now let me pick a question that's similar to the second one. When the GCF, right, when the bracket is not GCF, then you need to use substitution. Okay, so far we haven't used substitution yet. I'm gonna pick a question that you need to use it. So on the next page, okay, it's on the next page, question K. Right, so you can see that you have brackets of x plus 4, but then the last one doesn't have x plus 4 from all of them. So this one, the GCF, okay, brackets are not GCF. Okay, so we need to substitute x plus 4 with a letter of your choice. Okay, so up to you. Don't use x again. Okay, so you can use A, you can use M. Okay, whatever other letter. I'm gonna use A, and I'll let you carry on. Okay, from there. So if you get to the final answer, please raise your hand and we'll check. You can follow the examples that we did before, right? After substitution, and you finish factoring, you have to replace your substitution back. And then keep checking if there's any GCF. Okay, so far we got 6 people finished. 6, 7, 8. Okay, very good. 9, 10. Okay, 11. All right, so how about Evan? Can you tell us your final answer?
2 bracket 3x plus 5 bracket, and then
Hold on. 2 bracket and then
3x plus 5,
yeah.
and then bracket 2x plus 3.
Okay, that's all.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Jiawen, how about you?
I got three bracket 3x plus 10 bracket x plus 3.
X plus 3, like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so no other things, yeah?
No.
Okay. Harry, how about you?
My answer?
Yeah, your answer.
Bracket 3x plus 10, bracket x plus 3.
Oh, okay, so matches the second one. Okay. Let's see. Jenny, what's your answer?
I got the same thing as the first answer.
That's the first one. Oh, okay. So 2 to 2, huh? Okay. All right, so let's check. See which one is right, okay? Whether right or wrong, okay? You can learn from the mistakes. So if I replace it, it looks like 3a squared minus, oh, yeah, 5a plus 2, right? After substitution. So looks like we need to use cross multiply, right? So Amanda, can you tell us how you cross multiply this one?
3a and a, negative 2 and negative 1.
Okay. So your answer is what's inside the 2 brackets?
3a minus 2 and a plus 1.
A plus 1?
Oh, a minus 1.
Yeah, okay, because you got 2 negative, right? So that will give you minus 5a. Yep, so it works. Okay, so now we need to put the substitution back. So 3 bracket x plus 4. And then the other one is x plus 4 minus 1. And then simplified each square brackets. Okay, Angela, what do you have in the first square bracket?
3x plus 10.
Okay, 3x plus 10, yeah. If you multiply n, you get 3x plus 12, and then 12 minus 2 should be 10. Okay, and then the second bracket, Harry?
X plus 3.
Yeah, x plus 3. Okay, so I forgot who got the first answer. But how did you find out where you did wrong for the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What did you do? Can you share with us?
Oh yeah, sure. I saw a 2 in front of the x, and I forgot it's x plus 4, not 2x plus 4. So
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So anyways, this one is easier, right? For each bracket, there's no more GCS, right? 3x plus 10 is clean. X plus 2 is also clean, okay? So we know we're done. Okay, so we will have a break first. After the break, I'm gonna pick 3 more questions to do, okay? Then we're done with this unit. So I'll see you guys at 2:50, okay? 2:50.